Hey, how's everybody doing? This is Alexander Investment Insights. I'm back. This is going to be another lesson video, and this is going to be on how to find support and resistances on stocks. So we're going to go through some stocks here. I'm going to show you support and resistances and how I get them, and usually how they react off these support and resistances. So first we're going to start here on PANW, Palo Alto Networks, and I have my resistance at 345 and my support at 225. So as we can see here in the past week, price broke this level and then went here and hit our resistance. So our resistance is 345 because if I go back on the daily chart, I always get my supports and resistances from the daily chart. I see that back in January, this was resistance for PNW. We broke that resistance. Once we broke that resistance, we rocketed up, and then our earnings came, obviously, and we went right back down, right? And then when we were back down here, our new resistance was 325. See how we hit that resistance, came down once, hit that resistance, came down twice, and then when we were up at this resistance again, price didn't rocket up to this new resistance until it was broken, and now this is support. Usually when, let's say, a resistance is broken, it can turn to support, or if the support is broken, it can turn to a resistance. So this was broken and is now a support, and our resistance, remember, was right here. So our resistance is now 345, and as you could tell, price hasn't wanted to break that 345 level. We go to the 30-minute chart. Price came up, hit that resistance, came down, hit it again, and it's just been up near this resistance the whole time. If price starts heading down, we could see price heading down to this support at 325. And once this resistance breaks on the upside, that's when we could possibly see more up movement with PANW, but only when that resistance gets broken. So I hope you could see where I found resistance after price broke this level here. See how this was its resistance? Price didn't want to break it up, didn't want to break it, resistance, and when it did, it went up to this new resistance level. So that's how I found support and resistance on PANW. Let's go to another stock like SMCI. So SMCI has support at 786 and resistance for me at 788. So 880. So 880 resistance. How do I find this resistance? Well, let's go back here. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. Price went up here. It did not want to break. It shot down. It went up here again. Now it broke that resistance, right? And it was using it as support. Boom, off support. Boom, support. Boom, break support. Now it's resistance again. Went up there as resistance. Didn't want to pass it. Came back down. You go to the daily chart. You can see that price will hit this support, go up, hit this support, go up, hit this support, go up, and this is the resistance level. So once it breaks this resistance level, use it as support. See, when it breaks this resistance level right here, this was resistance, it went up, and then it started using it as support. Boom, support, 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 broke support, back down to this support, boom, went up past this resistance, use it as support, now it's using it as support, boom, back down past support, to now this resistance. This is now a resistance level. So we could see that price held here on Monday, July 1st, held support and went back up to this, is going back up to this resistance level at 881. There is another resistance level, shorter term resistance level at 850. See right here, this level, it went boom, boom, up, hit that resistance, came right back down. You see how it went up on Thursday, hit that resistance, and immediately came right back down to our support because it didn't want to break it. So that's how I'm finding support and resistance on a stock like SMCI. Now let's go to a stock like Meta. So Meta having support at 496.80, resistance at 514, and another resistance at 531.70. And I'll tell you how I got these ones. So here at 496.80, we see that price starting June 10th broke this as resistance, made it support. It went up, boom, to our new resistance level, which was right here. See, back in March, price would go up to the resistance, come back down, go up to that resistance, come back down, broke it, you went up to our next resistance and started this resistance as support, support until it broke it again, boom. Then it went back to support, earnings happened. Now it went back up to this, broke it as resistance, has our new resistance once again at 514. So went back up to resistance, boom, support, held it, boom, back up to resistance, boom, back to support, held it, is going back up to our resistance. So there's another resistance here at 514 and another resistance here at 531. So if this resistance breaks up to the upside with strength, you get swing call options. And even down here, you see how Meta came down here? You could have got call options here on the downside and then took profit once it hit this resistance here. We also see that on the Fibonacci, price came down to part of our golden level between 0.5 and 0.786. So that's what I'm seeing as support and resistances on Meta. I hope that you're able to see why these resistances are resistances, and then how the support is a support here, right? How price is reacting recently off this support level. Okay, and now I'll do one more stock to see how support and resistance is going on it. Let's use CrowdStrike. So CrowdStrike is a cybersecurity firm. So you see how back before we broke this level, this was used as resistance right around here. Resistance, up, down, resistance, up, down. And then we came in, we broke that resistance. Now it's support. Now it is support. 370. Boom. Up to our new resistance at 394. That was our all-time highs. Up, didn't hit that. Boom. Now down to support. Boom. Up to resistance. Came back down. Now it's kind of stalling out. It might want to either go right back to resistance, or it's going to come down and hit that support again and then go back up, or hit that support and go back down. But these levels, this support and resistance levels, are going to help you understand that, hey, once this resistance gets broken, once this all-time highs gets broken with full strength, is when we could see higher prices, calls up to the upside, shares possibly up to the upside, and then take profit. And you can obviously see here that this is support as it's coming down and hitting this support again. So I hope that makes things clear, that and it makes things in my YouTube video a little bit more clear what I'm looking for, and how these supports or resistances are holding. So if this helps, leave a like and subscribe for more. Thank you.